22-year-old Riley Strain has been missing for 12 days now. By now, just about everyone has seen the security video showing the college student from Missouri walking in downtown Nashville the evening of March 8th after being asked to leave Luke Bryan's bar. And then Riley Strain just disappeared. Our legal analyst Greg Isaacs is here to walk us through this unfortunate series of events. Thank you for coming in.
Lori, it's good to be here, but what a sad story.
It really is. Day 12 now. And, you know, one thing that a lot of people aren't talking about, Riley's friends reported him missing several hours after he was kicked out of the bar. No one's really focusing on a moral responsibility, or in fact, did they know he was kicked out of the bar because he was asked to leave around the exit of the bar in the back?
Well, unfortunately, legally, there's not a lot of help and not a lot of answers. Tennessee's one of 43 states that have a dram shop statute, and that basically means if you furnish alcohol, you can only be liable to injuries to a third party under 3 scenarios. One, you serve somebody obviously intoxicated, or that individual is a minor, and that the furnishing of alcohol was the proximate result of an injury. First person liability is typically non-existent under Tennessee law because courts have held if you voluntarily consume alcoholic beverages, then you are comparatively at fault.
It's on you.
It's your choice.
And Luke Bryan's bar did say they looked at surveillance video, they talked to the bartenders, and they said that Riley was served 1 alcoholic drink and 2 waters. What does that say to you? And he violated their code of conduct.
Well, it's still a mystery to me how he violated that code of conduct. But here's where the law and common sense and morals kind of collide. Basically, the business would not be liable, or you as a social host would not be liable unless you assume a duty. So if you are the bar, think about this. Every time you ask someone to leave, they're escorted out of a bar. Do you have a duty to call a cab? Do you have a duty to make sure that you get a friend to walk them out?
If you know they're so impaired.
Because if you assume that duty, that would be the standard of care that you've imposed for your employees that night. So unfortunately, what people try to do is avoid going the extra mile, which sometimes people do, and they do the right thing. But the sad part about this is, if the media reports and wire reports are true, if he was taken out the back of the establishment, that stopped his friends from saying, hey, Riley, let's make sure we get you back to the hotel. Let's get you in an Uber. So very unfortunate. Are there any legal answers? No. But again, when you're out of town in an unfamiliar place, don't make yourself vulnerable alone when you're consuming alcohol.
We have 5 seconds left. Metro Police are saying they don't suspect foul play. What do you say?
I think not suspecting foul play is an interesting statement. I think it screams of foul play when you look at those videos of that young individual stumbling around unsteady on his feet and his license being found near the Cumberland River. All
right. Thank you so much, Greg. And just for clarification, it was his bank card that was found. And if you have a legal question, send it to AskIsaacs@WATE.com. And remember, we talk with Greg every Wednesday at 5:30 right here on WATE, 6 on your side. Stay with us. We'll be right back.